On behalf of Jewish Unity Through Diversity Institute, I am really excited today to be speaking about a community who we speak about a lot, but aren't often spoken about. It's the Bene Israel community and the Baghdadi community in India. Mostly we're focusing on Anne Sampson's story. So thank you very much for joining us today, Anne. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
Pashali Last, for helping to tell Anne's story as well as researching and sharing the story of the Indian Jews in general. And it's just so beautiful when we can bring together different cultures and customs and share them and really help celebrate. It's a
Mhm.
celebration. It's a celebration of people from different backgrounds, whether you grew up in
Distinct Faith, it's called. And my name is Paushali. So that's
And
me, and that's
and
Anne
I'm
Sampson, and I'll let her speak in a minute. I wanted to share or shine light on this community. And the communities also may not be that well known in India. So that's why we just want to talk about the Jews of India. And I think it's very important to talk about this community because we live in a world where increasingly there's anti-Israel sentiments and people try to show as if like the Jews are from Europe alone. So we want to counter that, but it's more about celebrating the Jewish culture and carrying on and maintaining the cultural heritage by sharing stories. So, in setting the stage, just a little bit about me and why I came to write the book. Um, so, I grew up in India, I was born and brought up in, well, Calcutta and in New Delhi. And from my childhood, I just loved everything Jewish and the Jewish culture, people, and whatever connection I had. So, it was always very like my friends in Israel say I have a Jewish soul, I can only explain it that way. I don't know, there's this curiosity. And then years later, fast forward about like when I was 20 or so in the UK and I was studying there and I actually became a Christian and I got to know that the more I explored I realized, the strong Jewish roots of the Christian faith, and that is what I got really drawn to. And that's where my connection really deepened and connection to Israel and the Jewish community and my unwavering support for Israel. So that's why I wanted to really make sure that this story is told, the story of the Jews from the country that I come from. Yeah, so that's a little bit about my background. And now, Anne, if you would share a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, I my years growing up in Bombay were very happy. One, surrounded by the love of my family, my friends, and the Jewish community. I always felt I belonged there, and that gave me a real sense of security, and it shaped my identity. My husband and I immigrated to Canada in '66, and it was our very negative experiences here within the Canadian Jewish community, in fact, that made me realize when I spoke to Paushali why the history and existence of Jews in India was extremely important to share, not just with the communities here in North America, but with a wider community base, maybe worldwide. India was extremely important to us, but